inasikaso lang tayo. But currently, si President Marcos ay nasa Katarman Northern, nasa Simura Road na siya. Panoorin po natin guys yung live na yun ng
Once again,
PTV
ladies
po.
and gentlemen,
Ayan na po. Yan po guys yung Simura Road siguro.
the President of the Republic of the Philippines,
Kanina,
His
hindi na
Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Pwede rin po kayo manood live sa Facebook page ng PTV o RTVA. Inauguration ceremony of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project. Ayan na po guys si President Marcos. At ang dami pong mga tao guys na sumasalubong sa kanya. Siguro mga malalaking tao to. At saan kaya ito? Sa airport ba ito o sa... Ayan. So, yung daan po dyan sa Simora, yung Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project, sinimulan po ito noong 2018, at ngayon lang natatapos. At at the same time, yung pundo pong ito ay naipasasapanan po ni former President Benigno Aquino. Let us thank President Aquino and President Duterte also. Sa panahon ni President Marcos, parang ribbon cutting na lang po siya. Pero still malaking bagay ito sa mga Nortehano na pumunta dito si President Marcos bilang suporta na rin sa Northern Samar at sa tourism natin dito. Nakikita niyo yung katabi po ni President Marcos na may Koreano. Actually, yung nagpundo po dyan sa daan na yan ay Korean company. Ito po yung mga... Saan kaya ito banda? Ito hindi ko alam po. Sa Simura mismo ayun yung
ladies and gentlemen,
yung tulay sa likuran, no?
His Excellency,
Ito si
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.,
Governor
His
Ong Chua, no?
Excellency Lee Sang-hwa, Korean Ambassador to the Philippines, Cabinet
Korean
Secretaries,
Ambassador
and
pala
other
yung
government
kasama ni
officials,
Presidente Marcos, no?
local elected officials, fellow workers in government, mga
Yan yung namin
maupay
governor
nga aga
si
sa iyong atanan.
Governor Ong Chua.
Today is indeed a momentous occasion for the province and the people of
Matagal na
Northern
po ito
Samar.
guys,
This day is
inaantay
not
ng
just a
mga
promise fulfilled,
Nortehano.
for
Ako naman
today
katabo,
is another
PTV.
reason
PTV
for a lot
po.
of Nortehanos
PTV po.
to dream big, because dreams really do come true. The Samar Pacific Coastal Road is a decades-long
Tumanong po si tatay
aspiration
dun
of our
sa
people,
taas.
particularly the people of Northern Samar, living in what
Alam
we
niyo
have
kasi
long called
guys,
the
ang tagal na
Pacific
itong
towns,
inaantay
the towns
nitong
of Lapinig,
bridge
Gamay,
na ito, itong
Mapanas, and
daan na ito.
Malapag,
As in, ang
which
tagal-tagal na
was among
grabe.
the first major
Kasi
settlements
ito na lang
in
yung
the whole
nagiging hindrance,
Samar
ito na lang
Island.
yung nagiging problema
As the
kung bakit
SPCR
hindi
completes the Samar Islands
tuloy yung biyahe
Circumferential.
namin. Kinakailangan pa
This
namin na
project will
tumawid
significantly
papuntang
improve the
Lawang
transport
and
of the
from
people
Lawang
and
to
goods,
Rawis.
not just in
Para
Northern
lang
Samar, but
makarating
also
kami
with the
sa
province
kapitolyo namin,
of
which is
Eastern
Katarman Northern
Samar.
Samar.
The
So now na meron
SPCR
ng
will greatly impact the
itong
economic
tulay na
development
ito,
of
mas
our
mapapadali
province
na yung biyahe
as
at
it
yung
will
mga
remarkably
pag-distribute ng mga
increase
produkto.
agricultural
Especially yung mga produkto
productivity
namin dito na
of
hindi
the
napupunta
thousands
sa
of our
malayong lugar.
farmers and fisher folk,
Kasi nga, itong
thereby
tulay na
improving
ito na
our
matagal na
program
namin
for
inaantay.
food
But now,
self-sufficiency.
thank you Lord na
It will
sa
also
wakas,
boost our tourism
tapos na
industry
po guys.
and
At
help sustain our peace and resiliency efforts in Northern Samar.
lumani na tayong makakapagbiyahe safely.
For the information of
papuntang
everybody,
Katarman o Maynila.
nandito po dati
At yung
ang
mga bus
sentro
ay
ng
dito
mga
na rin po dadaan.
New People's Army. Kaya kami po ay kumakatok sa puso po ng ating mahal na
pakinggan
Pangulo
po natin
na
si
sana po ay matuloy
Governor
na
Ong
po
Chua.
ang
Ito si
SPCR 2
Mayor
or ang
Pawa
Samar
Batula
Pacific
ito.
Coastal Road 2.
Yan.
Specifically,
Siya yung mayor ng
the
Palapag,
Rawis to
Northern
Lawang
Samar.
Bridge 2 and the Pangpang to Kalumutan Bridge. Of our minority floor leader, Marcelino Libanan also, this vital addition to our infrastructure will significantly impact the lives of the people of Northern Samar.
Actually guys, kung makikita natin sa mga comment
Moreover, it
dito.
increases
Salamat
the
daw,
access
President Marcos.
in the
Pero
Pacific
actually,
towns, educational
dapat namin
services, and to
pasalamatan
many
yan
types
si
of
President
commerce with the
Duterte dahil
provincial
sa
capital and
build
other
niya.
towns.
Kasi 2018 niya
To
na
say that
simulan
we're
eh.
thankful is
Pero
an
ayon
understatement.
sa research ko, yung
Words can never express the immense
kanyang
joy that is in
pondo
our
dito
hearts.
ay naipasa noong
Nonetheless,
2012
I
ng
would like to
NIDA,
express
panahon
our
ni
convey
President
our deepest
Aquino, no?
gratitude to the national government
Yan.
led by our Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., a true advocate for progress and development, leading the inauguration of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road 1. Mr. President, your presence here today is a testament to your commitment towards furthering to the growth of our nation and the Department of Public Works and Highways through Secretary Manuel Bunuan for ensuring the completion of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to former President Rodrigo Duterte for including SPCR in his Build, Build, Build program. My utmost respect as well to the Republic of Korea through the Korea Exim Bank for the funding assistance and the Ilsung Construction Corporation and their local counterpart, Pacific Concrete Builder, headed by Alex Lopez, for leading the construction of this billion-peso project. On behalf of the grateful people of Northern Samar, maraming salamat po, Mr. President, mahal na Pangulo. I humbly welcome and to you all in this province in this momentous inauguration of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project. Thank you very much at padayon nga kuswagan. Maupay nga aga sa iyong tanan.
Yan. Tapos na po
Thank you,
mag-speak si
Governor Ong
Governor
Chuan.
Chuan.
At this juncture, may we request Korean Ambassador to the Philippines,
Ayan.
His Excellency
Korean
Lee
kasi ang
Sang-won, to
nag-pondo
deliver his
dito sa
message.
daang to eh, yung pera nila eh. Kaya, andito nga yung Korean Ambassador to the Philippines, no? Gusto kasi nila, tatay lang nila magaling. Ano to?
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, Honorable Manuel M.
Actually,
Bunuan,
itong si
Secretary
Ernie
of the
Molina
Department
Almodovar, sabi niya, sunod-sunod na ang mga pag-umpis ang
of
mga
Public
bridges dahil
Works
sa bansa.
and
Thank you,
Highways,
PBB.
distinguished
Actually,
participants, ladies
sa ano
and
to,
gentlemen.
dapat
Mabuhay.
pasalamatan natin si President Aquino
Good morning,
at
everyone.
President Duterte. Kasi
At the outset,
yung pondo nito,
let me congratulate
actually,
and welcome
ay
all of you
naipasa sa panahon ni
who are
President
here to
Aquino ng
celebrate
NIDA.
the
No?
inauguration
At
of the
nasimulan
Samar
to sa
Pacific
panahon ni
Coastal
President,
Road
President Duterte,
SPCR
sorry.
project.
Ngayon lang po natatapos.
presented
Bali,
my
si President
credentials
Marcos
to
ano,
President
ribbon
Marcos
cutting na lang po siya.
just
Matagal na
this
po yan.
Monday.
Kasi matagal na po.
And
Talaga,
now
ginagawa
he's
yan.
here with us,
Ng
despite
taon na.
his extremely daunting schedule. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for gracing this occasion. While this is the first time I left Luzon since arriving last month, this is actually my second time in this province. Back in 2013, I accompanied former UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon in the aftermath of Super Typhoon Yolanda. While the scale of devastation was overwhelming, the local community still welcomed us as only Filipinos can, with a smile and a genuine warm hospitality. For Secretary General Ban, this exemplified the true resilience of the Filipino people. For me, it reinforced my impression of the indomitable spirit that has made the Philippines a close friend and reliable partner of Korea for nearly 7.5 decades. Thus, when the Korean government dispatched a group of soldiers, engineers, and medical personnel to the Philippines to assist in the rehabilitation efforts, it was
may
reminiscent
nagwawala na po dito sa
of the
comment section
selfless
si Nate Pascual
contribution
Rivera.
of the brave Filipino
Kaya
soldiers
nga po,
who fought
akala
in the
mo siya
Korean
pa
War
ang Pangulo.
to preserve our
Binabatikos
nation's
po si
sovereignty
President Duterte
and
dito,
freedom.
former President.
For
Ang
1
layo
year, the
naman
contingent
ng pagkakaiba nila, si PBBM lahat gusto niyang
that was
iayos,
named
hindi lang
Arao
tukhang-tukhang na yan.
worked shoulder to shoulder
Nagalit
with
po
the
si Ma'am
Philippine
Pascual
brothers to
Rivera.
rebuild
Shoutout po
the
sa inyo,
community.
Madam.
10 years after, we are here now to support the Build Better More initiative under the able stewardship of President Marcos. I'm proud to be a part of this infrastructure project, which was completed despite many obstacles,
Opo,
including
totoo
the
po yun.
COVID-19 crisis.
Ang dami po talagang
This
naging
also
dahilan
aligns
dyan.
very
Maliban
well
sa
with the
COVID-19,
Indo-Pacific
yung
strategy of
monsoon pa
President
dito, no,
Yoon
yung
Suk-yeol
ulan na
of
laging
the
nangyayari,
Republic of
sobrang
Korea,
putik po dyan at
enhancing
yung rebel
connectivity,
insurgency na rin
prominent
po, yung
features
mga
in
communists na rebel din na nandyan sa area
his
na yan.
strategy.
Yun yung mga,
So the
mga
Korean
hindrance.
government
Pero
is looking forward
still,
to partnering
natapos na po.
further with
Grabe
the
po.
Philippine government in its development thrust. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals calls on the states to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation.
Ano pa tayo dito?
Economic growth, social development, and climate actions are heavily dependent on investment in infrastructure and industrial development. In many parts of the world, it has been proven that a strong and resilient infrastructure is a core driver to eradicate poverty and advance sustainable development. In this context, I'm pleased with the valuable partnership our two governments and private partners have nurtured over the past decades
Share po
in the
natin ito
infrastructure
sa
sector.
ano natin.
There are many Korean companies making humble contribution in this country. One recent example is the North-South commuter railways in Luzon. I attended this groundbreaking ceremony along with Transportation Secretary Bautista last week. The SPCR is a backbone project that can support the entire province and the local
Ito po,
communities
yung, ano po yung
which
Philippine
stand to
News
gain
Agency,
from this
guys.
grand infrastructure undertaking. The SPCR will highlight the beauty of the
Yan
island,
po yung Simura
ease the
Bridge.
movement
Wow.
of people and goods, improve the delivery of basic
Kasama po
services,
sila
and
ni
spur
Governor
coastal
Ong Chua,
business
no?
opportunities.
Yan na po.
Finally,
Kasi
it is worthy to note that
kadalasan po, guys,
Korea and the
is
Philippines will be
Japan
celebrating
po yung
the 75th
yung ng
anniversary
JICA ng
of
Japan, yung
diplomatic ties
kanilang
next year.
infrastructure
For
assistance
my
yung
part,
talagang
I will do my best to
karaniwan
forge
na nakikita natin.
stronger
Pero
ties between our
rarely po ngayon
governments and
Korean
peoples.
company po,
The
yung
signing
Korean government po yung ano po ngayon.
of the new
Involved.
EDCF framework
Ito po
agreement
yung Simura
in the
Road.
amount of
Grabe,
3
tagal
billion
pong
US
inantay.
dollars last
Para po sa
December
tuloy na to, guys.
was a clear testament to
Grabe.
our government's firm commitment to be a reliable
ito.
development partner of the Philippines in the years to come. And in doing so, please be assured that Korean enterprises such as Ilsung Corporation, Construction and Pyonghwa Engineering have gained a world-class reputation for delivering on their promises. They will continue to remain as the most dependable partner of the Philippines. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you,
Annyeonghaseyo.
Ambassador Lee.
Maraming salamat po sa
To give us a
Korea.
briefing of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project, may
Hindi
we
naman po
invite
pala
Public
pera
Works
ng
and
Pilipinas,
Highways
pera naman po pala
Secretary
ng Korea,
Manuel
inutang lang
Bunoan.
po pala. Pero babayaran pa rin po natin yan Parang lending company po sila Parang dyan po kumikita yung Korea at Japan. Pero hindi po mataas yung parang interest rate nila dyan. Hindi kagaya ng China na parang sabi nila
His
deep drop daw.
Excellency
Almost
President
25%
Ferdinand R.
babayaran
Marcos
mo.
Jr., the Ambassador of the Republic of Korea in the
DP
Philippines,
siya
His
tata,
Excellency
Secretary.
Lee Sang-hwa, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen,
Yung NSSDEO, yung
Mr.
Northern
President,
Samar,
it is my pleasure to give you a run-through
ayan,
of a
Second District, Northern Samar Second District
very
Engineering
significant
Office,
milestone project that has long been awaited
NSSDEO,
by the peace-loving people
Northern
not only in
Samar,
Northern Samar but also in
Second
Eastern
District
Samar.
Engineering Office.
This project, implemented by the Department of Public Works and Highways with technical and financial assistance from the Korea Export-Import Bank Economic Development Cooperation Fund, is a segment of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road Project that
Kasi
has
bali guys,
been
punta po na tayo sa Google Map dito bago tayo dun sa nasa Google Map ko yan. Punta po tayo dito. Titingnan po natin dito po sa may Simura. Actually, kung titingnan natin yung buong Samar Island, actually konektado na siya. Except dito, ito po yung Simura guys. Tek lang. Itong daan na 'to nakikita niyo na parang putol 'yan. Alam ko parang malabo 'yan. Yan po yung, nagiging dahilan. Yan po ang isla po ng Lawang. Dito Semirara Island po 'yan. At, kung gusto mo makapunta dito sa Rawis papuntang Katarman ano, yung capital namin dito sa Katarman is dadaan ka diyan. So tatawid ka ng bangka, sampan, which is napakamahal ano. And, ngayon, ang daan niya ngayon, nakikita niyo 'tong daan na 'to sa Katubig, papuntang Katubig at yung bayan ng Palapag, actually dito siya pinadaan yung Simura Road. At hindi pa actually siya naso-survey ng, Google kasi bago nga, pero makikita natin dito ano, ito yung daan na yan, ito yung Simura, yan. Ito yung Simura Bridge, yan, yan. Nandiyan ngayon sina President Marcos, dito banda guys. And dito siya dadaanan yung bayan ng Tangbo sa Lawang siguro yan eh. And then dito sa Cagdaraon ano. Tapos dito nga parang hindi pa nga siya na ano ng Google Map po, parang hindi updated yung Google Map. Barangay EG Dulay at saka Barangay Rumbang. Ayan. Dito po yung may dalawang tula. Ito yung Hangtod Bridge 1. Dito luma yung hindi pa updated kasi tapos na po ngayon yan. At may namatay po dyan. Ulitin ko po. Yan. May na-disgrasya po dyan. At dito po sa may... Dito na po yan yung lulusot kayo sa may Palapag. Bayan ng Palapag, malapit po sa may Palapag Central Elementary School. Ayan ang Central Elementary School. At siyang magkukunikta na sa Coastal Pacific Town ng Palapag. Dito sa amin sa Mapanas. At Gamay at Lapinig at sa Eastern Samar. So, ngayon yung mga bus na galing Burungan ay didiretso na po dito na po yung daan niya papunta pong Simura at hindi na po dito sa Taft papuntang Buray, which is napakalayo po talaga. So makakatipid po sila sa oras. Yun na po yung maing daan niya. Pero as far as I know, dito banda sa may nakikita niyo Artiche, Hipapad, nasa yung barangay, dito sa Hipapad yan. May daan din dyan na ginagawa under Bill ni President Duterte, ano, which is, pag matapos siya, siya ang magdurugtong Eastern Samar and Northern Samar dito po sa Las Navas. At alam ko rin hindi po matatapos na rin po yung road project na yan. Ayan po yung Samar na pinakamamahal naming Samar Island. Balik po tayo dito, no?
Continuously developed through the years. This particular road project involves the construction of the missing link,
Secretary
including
po ng
several
DPWH
bridges
na
along the
nag-ano
Samar
pa po.
Pacific Coastal Road that will eventually link the towns of
Nga tayo
Palap
sa YouTube. PTV4 live. Tama ba? Ito. Sa GMM po tayo. Lang po kasi may ads pa po. Ayan.
Secretary Manny Bunuan, please take the seat. Your Excellency, Lee Sang-hwa, the Ambassador of the
Yan na po
Republic
si
of Korea
President
to the
Marcos na po
Philippines,
ngayon yung
Special
nagtatalpati,
Assistant to
guys.
the President, Secretary Anton Lagdameo,
Honorin po na.
Northern Samar Governor Edwin Marino Ongsuan, fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Alam niyo ba guys, si
Maupay nga adlaw sa ingon
Upeng
natanan.
Adlaw yan. Upeng Adlaw naman. Baray po kasi
I am glad to be
si
with you all
Mami Minda
today
Marcos, no?
to preside
And
over
then,
the inauguration
ang sabi nila,
of
yung mga
the
Romualdez
parts,
daw
one of the
is
final
taga
parts of
Palapag
the
po,
Samar
guys.
Pacific,
Palapag
Samar
Northern
Pacific
Samar.
Coastal
Yun ang sabi
Road
nila.
Project. Let me first extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Korean government through the Exim Bank of Korea for your support for this project and the other initiatives in the Build Better More program. Indeed, you have helped us lay the groundwork for a more progressive and prosperous
Mamaya po guys,
Philippines.
maradaan na lang.
If
Sabi
you
niya,
have
alas 10
noticed,
lang daw.
the
Babalik
Secretary
na po siguro
Manny
si
Bunuan and I were
President Marcos,
looking at the piece of
dito po sa
paper, and
Manila.
what it was is this. This is a chart of the projects that Korea is funding here in the Philippines. There are 21 of them. And we anticipate even an increase of that. And Korea has always been
Ayan,
a very
may check
good
po
friend
sa
to the
akin. Pasensya na
Philippines.
po guys.
The ambassador mentioned about
Check
the
ko lang
time
po
in
muna.
Yolanda, about the recovery and the relief that we were. Korea was one of the first countries to send a sizable contingent to come and to help us. And furthermore, not only did they come to help us to bring the relief goods, to bring water, they helped us very much with the water supply and the relief goods, and they brought their own vehicles, and they many of their soldiers to come and be of assistance, and there were also engineers. But the further thing that Korea did for us, when maybe 80% of the other aid programs had already left the province, Korea stayed for
Fiesta po
another
kasi
3 years.
bukas sa Lapinig,
For 3
Northern
years.
Samar. Bayan ng
And
Lapinig,
what they
Northern
did
Samar.
was not fit
At
them,
marami
because
pong iniimbita
the
dyan.
effort to bring relief goods was already
Sabi ko, may
finished.
kasi kami bukas.
They were now
Kung nakapunta
rebuilding
sana kami
rebuilding
ngayon sa Katarman,
the water systems, rebuilding the
kami,
electrical
siguro
systems,
pwede nga
and they
pumunta
did
dyan.
not leave us
Pero,
until those
pupunta kasi yung
buildings
lakad
were
namin bukas sa
complete.
Katarman.
And that
Hindi
is
po
why
pwedeng,
I say
hindi kami
thank
pumunta
you
doon.
once again to our very friend in
Si
Korea.
Mayor Fawa Batula ng Palapag.
It has been an honor to build this partnership with you. I look forward to more collaboration and more flagship projects for the greater good of the Filipino people. I am certain that this undertaking will only further strengthen the cooperation between the Philippines and South Korea. The completion of this key infrastructure initiative links the so-called Pacific towns of Samar and establishes a circumferential road around the entire island, connecting markets, industries, and communities. With the opening of this road and its bridges, the development of northern Samar's rich agricultural lands and bountiful
tourist spot
fishing
dito,
grounds
no?
will
May
follow
mga
soon.
magagandang rock formations kami
It will
dito at
also
beaches na
expedite the delivery
undiscovered pa rin.
and movement
Kasi
of our
mahirap
basic
nga puntahan
goods
dahil
and
nga sa
services,
daan na yan.
which
Yun
will
yung
hopefully
talaga
boost
nagiging
our
problema.
people's quality
Pero now
of
natapos
life.
na siya,
This
I'm
undertaking
sure naman
strengthens
na
the
marami na
government's resolve to
mga
improve the
turistang
peace and
pupunta
order
dito. Especially dito
situation
sa amin sa
in the
Mapalas, no,
province
sa
and ensure
Inusilan,
that our
Blue
economic
Lagoon,
gains and
ayan,
basic
na,
services
kung
reach
kumakailan
everyone
guys,
in
kung
the
napanood
island.
niyo yung
So,
KMG's,
it is
natampok
something
po yan
that
ni Ma'am
and that
Jessica
is
Soho.
the reason
Marami
why
din po
I was
mga
explaining
iba
to the
dito na
ambassador
pwedeng, kung
that
mga
this
gusto ng
is
adventure at trail,
approximately
pwede po
a
kayo pumunta dito at marami din
30-year-old
kami mga
project.
magandang waterfalls
We
dito
have
sa
been
Northern Samar.
waiting and
Pwede
hoping
po kayo
everything that
pumunta
could
dito.
happen to a project
Ayan.
happened to this project. The storms came, there were security problems. Matagal na nating inaantay ito. We have been talking about this, and but
Tagal na namin
then when it was
inaantay ito. Kami
starting
rin
to
po,
move again,
Mr. President,
the
sobrang
pandemic
tagal na
hit,
namin
so tigil na
inaantay
muna.
nitong matapos na po
And
ito.
so that is why it was so important for me to come and to be able to see exactly what
Parang uulan ata. Ayan, nag-stop po siya. Ba't ganon? Ba't po ganon?
finally we have been able to complete that to all of us here from this and of course from in later all this business will go through Tacloban, so that's also good for
Huwag niyo pong kalimutan guys na si
a very
President Marcos
important
po, nanay niya po,
development
yan,
that
si
we are
Sabi nila,
witnessing
yung mga
today.
Romualdez daw is
So let me also recognize the work of the provincial government together with various national government agencies in delivering services for the people of Northern Samar. There is nothing that we can do in the national government without the full cooperation and assistance of local government. Hindi namin kayang gawin kung kami lang. At marami kaming nakukuha at natulong, advice, experience na nanggagaling sa local government. Kaya that's why I have always told my colleagues in the national government, you listen
Yun, si
to the local
Congressman
government officials.
Puldasa ba yun?
And we did, and that cooperation strengthened, and that is why we are here today. You in the local government can be assured of this government's continued unconditional support in your efforts to alleviate poverty, to promote good governance, to stand firm on our mission, to establish a seamless and inclusive inter-island connectivity through national and local linkages. Through our determined efforts, we can build projects that will spur. Thank you and magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Basta po guys,
At this point,
maraming
we request the
sa
President to kindly
salamat
grant
po
us
sa iyong
a
panonood
photo
at
opportunity.
we will end
First,
this
may we
live
call
na
on
po.
stage the DPWH officials. Officials of the Korean Embassy and Kexim Bank, please stand by and